Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Wulff Den Live, episode 37. The one where we don't really know what we're going to talk about today, just being honest with you guys.
I got it. We got it.
We got some things. I can't guarantee a feature-packed episode like last week was.
Last week's pretty feature-packed.
Yeah.
I can guarantee a substantial amount of topics today.
I have a handful of topics. I just don't know how much we can get out of it, especially because one of them I sort of want to talk about on Wednesday, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Oh, you mean you want to make a video?
Yes.
Okay. Most importantly, hello, Assleaf. That's not your name. You're Gray. That's the dude who comments Gray on all of our Instagram.
Yo. One of these days, I'm just gonna post a picture of the color gray and see what was.
Yeah,
see his
then
mind
it'll be reasonable.
Yeah.
What up, Connor? What up, Solid Robin? What up, AJ? What up, the feistiest ninja?
Yeah.
B Daddy Jonathan Atten. Cowboy. Did I say that already?
Yeah, you did.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Thank you once again for joining us on this weekly Wednesday excursion.
Will,
Yes, Bob.
do you know what? The other day was the anniversary of something very special to us.
It was your birthday yesterday.
Yes, there was something else.
What was it?
You take a guess. I want you to guess.
Oh, it's our anniversary when we started this channel.
Damn it! I wanted you to say 9/11. Yes, it was the anniversary. Yes, 3 years.
Yeah.
September 9th. No, September 9th, but for some reason, somewhere it says September 10th. I think we might have started the channel on the 9th and uploaded a video on the 10th.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
First ever video was you
Me.
doing a comics video.
Yes. Talking about how DC just didn't want Batwoman to get married, which is strange.
So you did a video, and then we did a Wulff Den video, right?
Did you do a video?
I remember doing a video, but I don't know how it worked.
That was
Because that was when we uploaded Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
yeah. Thursday, 3 years is like a lifetime ago.
Yes.
So
That was crazy. Back then we had 0 subscribers.
yes, and now we have almost 19,000.
Yeah. It's too many of you. Some of you
Yeah.
got it. Also, another very special thing we want to do today.
What was that?
We have to figure out what the age you're going to be is when you get married. And BuzzFeed has the perfect article.
Yes. So those of you who are new to this show, or those of you who aren't and are just annoyed by the time I bring this up every episode, I'm getting married next year, and I will be 30. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But according to BuzzFeed, your McDonald's order will reveal how old you'll be when you get married. Now, unlike a lot of millennials who think they're too hip for fast food, I love McDonald's.
I'm too hip for BuzzFeed.
I still
I'll tell
eat
you
at
what.
McDonald's.
I hate BuzzFeed.
Yeah. But I figured, McDonald's is the gold standard, no pun intended. So I figured let's see. Let's see if they can actually guess
I like
how
a good
old
McDonald's.
would I be.
I like
Yeah.
good McDonald's.
Not every day, obviously.
Less than once a month, I'd say. Once every other month.
I
It's like a
can
McDonald's
go
for me.
2 a month. But that's because I'm dead inside.
So you could take it on there, and I'll just repeat what you do.
Okay. So pick something from the breakfast menu. I always get the sausage and egg biscuit.
You're so lame.
Oh, you're gonna really hate.
You wouldn't get a McGriddle?
No, I wouldn't get a McGriddle. I always get the sausage and egg biscuit.
God. All right, pick a sandwich.
You're gonna think I'm lame again. The regular ass hamburger. You get 2
Yes.
of them.
Well, I know you do that. You don't do cheese.
No, because I got issues.
Pick something from the dessert.
McFlurry. There is no other answer. It's the only correct answer.
Why was it highlighted already? Oh, wait, what else is there?
There's a vanilla cone, which is boring. A sundae, which is all right.
I do like the sundae because it's only $1.
That's true.
It's like $1.29.
I think their
or something.
cookies are good too. I haven't had one in a while, but
How many McNuggets do you usually order at once?
I usually order 6. I can eat 20 without a problem.
Who orders 40?
If
Didn't we do that for the Super Bowl?
Yeah,
one
because it
year?
was only like $5.
It was like $5 to get 40 chicken McNuggets and like a gallon of sweet tea or something.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing? 6?
6, yeah.
I would say 4 because I usually get nuggets with something.
Yeah.
Like a burger.
Mm-hmm.
Pick a drink. Classic Coke.
Yeah, of course.
Classical Coke. I would have picked the same thing. What about? They don't have sweet tea on here. What type of BuzzFeed article is this? Everybody gets sweet
A
tea.
crappy BuzzFeed article.
Do they not have that on the West Coast or something?
No, they do.
I don't know.
When's the best time to go to McDonald's? Okay, now here's the thing, because
1 a.m. No other alternative.
I mean, because I'll sometimes go at noon for lunch. I'll
Right.
sometimes get it at dinner if my fiance is out doing her own thing and I'm on my own. You know, I wouldn't say the morning because their breakfast isn't all that great. So you know what? Let's say 3. It's right in the middle. Say 3.
That's such a lame time. Well, when do you?
Usually noon.
All right. Well, yeah. This isn't asking what time you go. This is
Yeah,
what is the best
best
time.
time.
Okay, so noon. Now they do breakfast all day.
Yeah.
So I would have said 1 a.m.
Do you share your fries?
Not willingly.
Yeah.
Touch my fries and you're dead.
So I guess it's a yes.
Depends on the company.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna put yes.
you're gonna say yes?
Yeah. Well, because
All right.
yeah. Let's see. What does it say? 21. Ha!
Wow.
Yeah.
You like your
Nope.
love like you like your food. Fast. Definitely not
Nope.
you.
Nope.
That's you've been dating a girlfriend for like 8 years.
Yeah.
That's why you're going to walk down the aisle as soon as possible. Why
Okay.
bother? Yeah, forget this.
Yeah. No.
What,
Okay.
What about? Oh, you can't edit when you go back.
No, that's the problem with
so
BuzzFeed
lame.
quizzes. You can't go back and edit them once
That's
you're
so
done.
lame. I want to see what happens if you touch my fries and you're dead. Watch, it's gonna say like 45.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was dumb.
That was dumb, and I'm so upset I wasted my time and all you guys' time. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. Burger King has better burgers anyway, so what does that tell you?
Oh, also very important. Every single week, we do the fantasy movie picks.
Yes.
We pick. We have a fantasy movie league here at the Wulff Den, and every week we make our picks for the week, what movies we think are going to do the best, and then we play with you guys. And after the weekend's over, we see who won. And this week, the top overall Cineplex is Skyplex. Number 2 is me, baby.
Wow.
Woo! Number 3 is Gavin. So last week,
I'm like that last. I bet I forgot to do it this weekend.
oh, you're the worst.
I am.
We'll go to last week's to see who won last week's. Last week's number 1 was Justin's Tea and Crumpets Cineplex.
I would
Guess-
go there. I would go there.
Guess
in a
where
heartbeat.
that one's located?
France.
Yeah, there you go. But he's not winning because he forgot to do the first week or couldn't. So, if you forget to do a week or something, you could still win for that week. And the winner of the overall gets a $100 Amazon gift card, and 2 runners-up get free T-shirts. And at this rate, I might be winning that $100 Amazon gift card. Will.
We will make sure that that does not happen. That's insider trading or whatever it's called.
So there you go. And since Bob's still getting those egg sandwiches, let me tell you something. You get the pancakes in like the middle of the day. You have yourself a good time.
You get your the hash browns in the middle of the
Yeah,
day.
baby.
Because they make them fresh when you order them at like 4 in the afternoon.
The other day, I was working from home and it was like 3 o'clock, and I was like, I want pancakes. I just went to McDonald's and got pancakes. It was
Nice.
awesome.
You know, you can also go to an IHOP, but for real pancakes. But what do I know?
Congratulations, Gavin, being number 3. You can pull it out. You can pull it up, but don't beat me. Blah 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 blah. All right, let's get into some topics here.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to pull up a picture. Sonic Mania Collector's Edition.
Oh,
I pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I was debating whether
It
or not
looks absolutely insane.
I was debating whether or not to pre-order it, and then I'm thankful you did. So now I don't have to.
Just look up a picture, or go to my Twitter. It looks nuts,
Yeah.
and it's like $70, which is way too much money.
Yeah.
But it comes with a statue of Sonic on top of a Sega Genesis that plays a Sega Genesis sound. I guess just says Sega.
No, it does the Sega jingle. What's weird is because it also comes with like a cartridge replica, but it looks weird because like it looks like the cartridge and the chipset is coming out of the cartridge.
Yeah, I think it pulls out and there's a ring.
Oh,
think that's what it is.
okay, yeah.
It would be really cool if that actually played. But
Yeah.
they wouldn't do that. Because they can do. I mean, they could. Why couldn't?
Well, no, because Christian Whitehead, the developer, said it's trying to be a Sonic game running on Saturn hardware.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's not limited to Saturn. Or I'm sure if it couldn't actually run on a Saturn.
Yeah.
So that's that. Will,
Yes, Bob.
you still play Pokemon Go?
Occasionally, I opened it up the other day actually for what I think we were going to talk about, which is the buddy system.
Yes. I did not do that yet. So tell me how it works.
Well, all I really did was select who my buddy is. That's it.
So you didn't do it. You didn't even walk.
I didn't
or
even
anything?
walk or anything. No, I believe the way it works is you select a Pokemon out of whichever ones you caught to be your buddy, and he will follow you around. Not like you won't actually show up on the screen like when you're walking, but he'll earn as you walk. You'll earn candy for that Pokemon.
Interesting.
Yeah. Unless if you pick Pikachu, then he will actually follow you on screen.
Well, I gotta pick Pikachu.
Yeah.
See, well, you picked Charmander.
And he will follow you around.
I'm just checking to see the audio sync. Apparently, the audio sync's off.
Yeah, the audio sync is.
All right,
gone.
talk about your stupid, dumb Charmander.
There is no such thing as a stupid, dumb Charmander. Charmander is the second greatest Pokemon ever, second only to Charizard. Obviously.
And Charmeleon's like dead last.
No, Charmeleon's like in the 30s. I think it's just weird, awkward adolescence for Charmeleon. But yeah. So this whole new system is supposed to be a way to make leveling up your Pokemon easier, especially Pokemon that are hard to find in the wild. Because in Pokemon Go, the way you level them up is you collect candy and you feed it to the Pokemon to level them up. You need X amount of candy to level them up to the next evolution point. And you get candy by trading in excess Pokemon that you have. Problem is, a lot of the Pokemon are hard to get in the wilds. So this is a way to sort of speed up that process. You have to go like a certain amount of kilometers in order to get rare candy. And I don't know how much like candy they dole out once you hit the milestones, but that's basically how it works.
So you picked Charmander because you wanted freaking Charizard.
Yeah,
of course. I want to pick Magikarp. First of all, so he's flopping around.
Everybody's doing that.
Second of all, because I want a freaking Gyarados. Gary.
Gyarados.
A Gyarados.
You want the big blue dragon thing.
Yes. Who wouldn't want that?
That's true. Do I have a Magikarp? I don't even know if I have a Magikarp.
Yo,
I barely go by the water. Nope, that's my phone.
Pretty sure I have like 60 candies. Need 300.
Yeah,
So.
Gyarados is like apparently the hardest thing to get.
Only gonna have to walk 300 kilometers.
Yep.
Sonic the Headshot says Charmeleon is the worthless middle child. I want to see. Oh, here we go. You must walk somewhere between 1 and 5 kilometers to earn a piece of candy for that Pokemon.
One piece of candy.
Between 1 and 5 kilometers. So it's
So-
just random, I guess.
Oh yeah, some of them are like 1, some of them are 2, some of them like this one that you have on screen is.
Oh,
you
it
gotta walk.
says.
Yeah.
Walk with your buddy 3 kilometers. Oh, it tells you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I'm going to do it. The problem is they have to have the app open.
Yes.
Unless you get the watch.
I'm hoping.
Wait, if you get the watch.
I do have a Magikarp. It's level 26.
If you get the not the Apple Watch,
Right.
the
Oh, the
band
Yeah, the
Pokemon Go.
Go. It has
Plus.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, let's read this.
I don't think that will. Take this. Take the place of keeping the app open.
Pokemon Go Plus just around the corner. It's almost here. Nintendo, the Pokemon company, just announced that Pokemon Go Plus will be available in much of the world next week on September 16th. Pokemon Go Plus is a companion device that connects to your phone over Bluetooth Smart. The Bluetooth low energy connection designed for health and fitness applications. Ugh. Allowing you to keep your phone in your pocket and go about your day. today activities while still being able to collect valuable resources and capture even the most elusive Pokemon. We've been testing it here at Niantic, and we love the way it allows you to blend Pokemon Go even more seamlessly into family and fitness activities. Now you'll be able to play and enjoy your walk, run, hike, park trips, or visit to the library without having to look at your screen all the time. You're vastly overestimating what I do with my life.
Yeah.
As you pass by a Pokestop, Pokemon Go will vibrate and light up and alert you of the location. You'll even be able to collect new items just by clicking the Pokemon Go Plus. If there's nearby Pokemon hiding in your area, you'll be alerted with lights and vibrations. Oh, God. Catch the Pokemon with a button on Pokemon Go Plus and then continue on your way. Really? That's like... Seems like a cheat.
Yeah.
Later, you can check your journal to see which Pokemon you've caught. Pokemon Go Plus will be available September 16th in most countries and later in the years. Whatever. It doesn't sound like you're walking or anything. Doesn't sound like you're hatching any eggs or anything with that. That sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder. I don't think the watch is going to do that either. Then.
No, the watch is the Apple Watch app. That's the whole point of it.
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it happens when it comes to my Apple Watch this fall.
I'm gonna have to spend $300 just so I don't have to have my app open.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So, unanimously, Magikarp's the best Pokemon to have as your companion. Unanimously.
Yeah, but I'm sticking with Charmander
Because you're stupid.
Yeah.
I'm dumb and everybody hates you. Okay. You got something over there?
I do got something, and Live to Rock is actually asking me to talk about it. I don't want to go too much detail because I do want to make a solo video about this, but I will discuss what needs to be discussed about it. I will be spoiling Detective Comics 94, which came out today.
I think Kotaku posted about it.
Yeah.
Like, basically posted the whole comic.
Yeah, that was weird they posted the whole
I
comic.
didn't read it, but I scrolled through it, and
So-
there was like 10 pages.
I think some of the pages were actually from earlier. Yeah, because like this is from earlier in the story.
Okay.
arc. But okay, so basically, Tim Drake. They call him Red Robin, but for all intents and purposes, he's Robin. He's the best Robin. He's the one true Robin. Thou shalt not have other false Robins besides him. He died. He went out in a blaze of glory. They kind of like hinted at it throughout the story arc. They basically did the whole, I'm thinking about retiring thing, like in cop movies, one day away from retirement and then the guy dies. So they did that. He died. It was really sad. Bruce finds out he was like, got accepted to a really good school and was going to quit and go to school, and that really pissed him off. But twist, the comic ends, Tim's still alive. He gets teleported to this other dimension where this character, Mr. Oz, who has been like looking at the DC universe from afar and like just being a big jerk, he said he removed Tim from the playing field because people love him too much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah. So basically this is DC saying we need to take him away for a while because people like him too much.
I have some questions.
Okay.
Number one, how is the relationship between Bruce Wayne and Tim Drake? Because in this universe, he's never been Robin.
It's correct. Well, they addressed that because, Tim, according to this universe, Tim himself,
The New 52 universe.
The New 52.
After New 52.
New 52 and into Rebirth, Tim himself says, I don't want to be Robin. Jason was Robin. I don't want to tarnish that mantle. I'll be Red Robin. In Rebirth, Bruce says to Tim, I've always thought of you as Robin. I don't understand why you never thought of yourself as Robin.
So he was Batman's sidekick.
Yes.
Okay.
Bruce basically says to Tim, you were always Robin, and you're probably as good as I am. And the whole, towards the end of the arc, they show it with just how smart he is and how tech savvy he is and how good at combat he is. because he reprogrammed a whole bunch of robots that were supposed to target a whole bunch of civilians in Gotham City. He reprogrammed them all to target him, and he fought them all. He just didn't account for the second wave that was coming that wiped him out.
So okay.
Yeah.
So I saw a page of him getting knocked out of a window by Ra's al Ghul. Does that have anything to do with anything?
Did you? Where did you see it? Was it the same Kotaku article?
No, you know what? It was on Reddit.
Oh.
It was like, I love Tim Drake all over again, and it was not that cool of a page.
I think that was pre New 52.
I mean, it was a really nice page, but like,
Yeah.
no, it was Red Robin.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he was Red Robin pre New 52.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think that was a story arc where Ra's al Ghul calls him detective, and he's only ever called Batman detective. So that just shows you how good he is. But yeah, Mr. Oz has been like futzing around. This ties into the whole greater mystery of what Rebirth is, and how Mr. Oz not only took Tim Drake off the table, but he took Doomsday as well.
Oh, they're gonna fight.
That would be bad for Tim. And at the end of the comic, it makes it look like he's not done because there's still empty cells. Let's see if I can pull it up.
Oh, so he takes them off the playing field and tosses them into a cell.
Yeah, and like
Like
he
a
doesn't.
jail cell.
He doesn't really say what he's doing with them. He's just saying like you're not going to be seen for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Any more news on Dr. Manhattan?
No, but people think that Mr. Oz is Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Oh,
So-
is Mr. Oz a character pre Rebirth or no?
Yes, but he debuted in Jeff Johns' Superman run last year.
Okay, so that's it.
Yeah. So like they're tying him into Rebirth, and everybody thinks it's Ozymandias because of Dr. Manhattan. But you know, it does tie into the greater Rebirth mystery, which includes Watchmen, which includes why things keep changing, and that's going to play out over the course of the next, like I think they said 2 years.
That would be really, really cool.
Yeah. So,
Too many books to read though.
There's a lot. I mean,
Just give me the gist.
I'm like dwindling down what I'm reading now. And probably won't be reading Detective for a while now that Tim's off the playing field. Although I kind of want to do because I want to see how, like where this goes.
I mean, yeah,
Because
I'm
like they
sure-
all think he's dead,
yeah,
even though we know he's not.
I'm sure there's gonna be more about that.
Yeah,
Who
but
writes Detective?
James Tyon the Fourth. He was like Scott Snyder's protege.
And who's the artist?
Eddie Barrows.
I don't know either of those names. Gilbert said, "Told you, comics are dumb."
You can leave whenever you want. Everybody knows.
Oh no,
comics.
no! Before that, he said, "Oh, I wonder when he's gonna come back." And then we must have said that he didn't actually die.
Yeah. Yeah, comics are dumb. Who cares?
Yeah, they are dumb. But so is everything else. Blah, blah.
No, Devil Leg Sanjin, I will not add One Piece to my pull list.
B-Dye says comics are too complicated. They are very
They are.
complicated. You have to read a lot in order to like get an understanding.
It's like kind of unfair how much you need to know going into comics. Like if you don't go in with a friend, like you
right.
will have a problem.
All right.
All right.
So, Detective obviously ties into the greater Rebirth story.
Yeah.
But does the story of Detective tie in with the regular Batman story, or is that two separate things?
They're keeping it separate for the most part. Like Detective's focusing more on his relationship with Spoiler and Batwoman and Cassandra Cain and Clayface for some reason. While Batman's like a strictly solo story, but next month they're gonna do the Monster Man crossover. It's gonna go through Batman and Detective and Nightwing. So
Okay.
yeah, it's the same universe, but you know they're focusing on two different things.
I was just wondering,
Yeah.
what the possibility is that we're going to hear about Tim Drake in all of these other books.
I mean, sure, it's possible. I mean, he's not in any of the Titans books, so there's that. I think it's just gonna focus on the Batman universe.
Is it
now.
Damian in the Teen Titans books?
Yeah.
Okay. So, well, something happened over on Steam.
Yes.
Valve makes big changes to Steam reviews, angers developers.
Yeah, so what exactly happens?
I'll tell you all about it. They made an update
Mm-hmm.
to their Steam review policy,
Right.
and this is their press release or their their notes, their patch notes, if you will, for their update. An analysis of games across Steam shows that at least 160 titles have a substantially greater percentage of positive reviews by users that activated the product with a CD key compared to customers that purchased the game directly on Steam. There are, of course, legitimate reasons why this could be true for a game. Some games have strong audiences off Steam, and some games have passionate early adopters or Kickstarter backers that are much more invested in the game. But in many cases, the abuse is clear and obvious, such as duplicated and or generated reviews in large batches or reviews from accounts linked to the developer. In those cases, we have now taken action by banning the false reviews and will be ending business relationships with developers that continue violating our rules. Hearing that, what do you take away from that?
So it sounds like they're trying to weed out any potential like bad reviews left on the Steam games. And they want to especially weed out any developers who are posting reviews of their own games on Steam to try and bolster the review markings, or anybody who's in league with the developers to bolster the reviews.
Right. I guess you can, if you're a developer, you can use your own. You can give yourself a bunch of CD keys and just make a bunch of accounts.
Right.
And just do that.
Right.
As I was reading it now, this right here, but in many cases the abuse is clear and obvious, such as duplicated and or generated reviews in large batches or reviews from accounts linked to the developer. In those cases, we've now taken action by banning the false reviews. That's a little bit misleading because they have banned all reviews from anywhere that isn't directly from Steam. That includes CD keys.
Yeah.
So if you have a CD key, you can't review it on Steam.
I mean, I'm sure they're working on a way to fix that, but as of now, it's
Right.
a really drastic thing to do. Because,
Right.
there are still people who buy their games off of Steam, like from Humble Bundle or Green Man
Exactly.
Gaming.
Humble Bundle, you're screwed. And if you go to like this like GameStop and you purchase a game, a lot of times it's just a CD key,
Yeah.
and then you can't review the game on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing is that all these indie developers, they have really, I think they said it in that thing, they have really passionate Kickstarter backers, and they have like really passionate communities, and they're not buying it straight from Steam. They're buying it from them,
Mm-hmm.
So, in a lot of cases, their Steam reviews tanked because of that.
Yeah.
So they got absolutely screwed.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand that, there are some people who are trying to game the system. And also, potentially, that might also mean that the reviews are skewed because most, like, if it's a Kickstarter game, most of the people who are playing it probably backed it,
Yeah.
especially if it's like an unknown Kickstarter game. So they're gonna rate it really high. And is that disingenuous? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. It's definitely a dicey road to walk down, more so because they don't really know. I mean, like, they can tell who like is connected to the developer and who isn't, but then you can run into things where maybe somebody won a contest from the developer. Like if Ubisoft had a contest, free Steam key for this game, if you enter this contest, and they give it out, and Steam says, "Oh, we recognize this key. This is directly from Ubisoft. This guy must be in leagues with them. Delete the review." That's not fair to the contest winner.
Also, yes, if they give out Steam keys, if they just give people Steam keys,
Yeah.
they might be inclined to give it a good review.
Yeah.
They're like buttering them up.
They just want to, because I know like reviews have been a problem because, especially Steam Greenlight, the developers will go in and spam the reviews, trying to make it look good so that it gets put to the main store.
There's also a problem with people trying to sway the reviews. Like, for example, if somebody doesn't like No Man's Sky,
Yeah.
they will rate it. If they think it deserves a 5 and it's rated a 6 right now, they'll rate it a 0 just to try to get the review score down a little bit to where they think it should be. And that's a problem. But they're not trying to defend against that. They're trying to defend against people who are given CD keys. And like they say in their own release, there's plenty of legitimate reasons why someone would do that. Why someone would want to review it with a Steam key.
Yeah.
In this Kotaku article, they have quotes from developers. Writer and designer Jonas from The Infinite Ocean, The Sea will claim everything. I don't know. Serious Sam 4. There you go. Hey, look, half the reviews of TSWCE, I don't know, no longer count. And none of the people who backed the Council of Crows will be able to support it. Writer of Divinity says, the new Steam review policy will hurt. As a Kickstarter dev, your most passionate fans are now silenced. Creator of colony building game Mania. That's me probably going out of business then. My crowdfunders and direct sales were how I hoped to improve my score. So they're all very upset.
Yeah. Because it is a very, like, blanket thing to just wipe anything remotely connected to the developer. I mean, some people might be innocent in all this, and then all of a sudden here comes Steam. Nope, our word is law. Boom, gone.
Yeah. And I understand they're trying to help, but they gotta. Somebody said, is it in here? There was a good quote. They used a machete when they should have probably used a scalpel.
Yeah.
And maybe some warning would be nice.
Yeah.
So Connor in the chat says 2 things that I agree with very much. Number 1, console master race, all caps.
Yep.
Number 2, don't listen to reviews, problem solved. I typically don't listen to user reviews. I don't, because they are swayed. They are weird. And you never know.
Definitely weird.
Yeah. No Man's Sky, that user reviews were awful. And that usually user reviews are really high because people have buyer's remorse and they're in denial. But for some reason, No Man's Sky, they were pissed. Devil also says no one cares about Steam console master race. I'm so happy we have so many people who play on console. Because a lot of people do play on PC.
Yeah, we hear about it every time.
Over a third. So, but I'm glad that us here in our Wolf Den community.
Like the ease and simplicity of just buying one box and plugging it into your TV and guaranteed that the games you buy will work and that it's not incompatible with this and that.
Now, you know I'm a one box kind of guy.
Yeah.
Monogamy.
Except now you have to upgrade your box because this way it'll run 4K and have HDR and all that garbage.
Right. HDR up your box. You got one over there?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but this Saturday is Batman Day.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
You're not going to dress up?
No.
You're going to wear a shirt?
Probably. This Saturday, DC has decided that it will be Batman Day, a day where you go out and you celebrate
crime
Batman.
fighting.
Yeah, and
punch your local criminal in the face.
Childhood trauma and
shoot a kid's parents.
Don't do that. Yeah, DC has been doing this for the past few years. They started the 75th anniversary year. They had a Batman Day. That made sense. Every year since then, they've just been picking random Saturdays to celebrate Batman.
That's dumb.
Yeah, especially when in the Wulff house, every day is Batman Day. So
every day we punch a criminal in the face.
Yeah, every day. And you tell people to swear to you in the roughest voice you have. Speaking of Batman, a little early, and this isn't really so much news. Our best friend in the whole wide world, Zack Snyder.
Yes, best friend.
Tweeted out an image of
Long Island's own.
Yeah. tweeted out an image of Batman from Justice League movie. In what he's
Oh,
called...
Zack Snyder. I thought you
Yeah.
said Scott Snyder.
No.
That's why I said Long Island Zone.
Yeah, no. Scott Snyder is the critically acclaimed writer of Batman and All-Star Batman and American Vampire and Witches. Zack Snyder is the
Evil twin.
critically maligned director of a couple of films you may have heard of. Anyway, he tweeted out an image of Ben Affleck in a new tactical batsuit. It's really hard to tell because, like everything Zack Snyder does in the DC universe, it's dark. But luckily, the fine folks over at Jalopnik, a car blog,
Lightened it up.
and you can see
Yeah, I don't have the lightened version.
it definitely is more tactical than the previous batsuit.
Wait. Hold on. There you go. Yeah. I mean, no, it's probably just better if you see the regular.
He's wearing, looks like, glasses. I guess he was welding something.
Like goggles.
Yeah. I've heard it compared to the way Night Owl looked in the Watchmen movie, which
definitely
makes
looks like
sense because they were both by Zack Snyder. Now, isn't every Batman suit a tactical suit?
Yes.
So what's the special purpose of this?
I guess it just looks more tactical. I think I'm hoping that, well, in the bottom it says home stretch, last day filming Batman in the new tactical Batsuit.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that he just means the updated version of the Batsuit and not the special tactical one.
Well, because they've already shown footage of Justice League and he's wearing the old Batsuit.
You're right.
So, I don't know what this means. Is he, is this a significantly different suit? Because right now it kind of looks like a cross between the Batman or Superman suit and the Dark Knight suit that Christian Bale wore.
I'm getting a lot of New 52 only because of all of the
Lines.
outline muscles and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely seems like that.
Zack Snyder did say that the goggles serve a purpose, or somebody said that the goggles serve
I'm
a
sure
purpose.
they do, but I don't know.
It's probably has to do with a vehicle of some sorts.
Probably has to do with a toy they were gonna put out.
So they're doing this to sell a toy.
Probably. I mean, why else? Why else did Batman have 3 suits in Batman vs Superman?
He had 3 suits.
He had the regular suit, the armored suit, and the trench coat suit.
The trench coat suit. I did like that suit.
I hated that suit. That was just so. I hated that whole scene.
I like that scene.
I hated that. I don't know if you guys know this, but I really don't like that movie.
I like the way this looks, except for the goggles. I hope that the goggles aren't a thing.
I'm
that's
sure
gonna
the goggles
be like
are.
that all
I'm
the
sure the
time.
goggles are temporary.
I very much hope so. It looks like he's just in the Batcave.
Yeah, or he's on Apocalypse.
Oh, that's a thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've been hinting at it. I mean, you wouldn't know that unless you know anything about comics.
Then this would be a space suit.
I hope they don't go to space, and I hope they don't go to Apocalypse, because that's just a whole, like I mentioned in my video today, that all that proves is that you can read Wikipedia.
Yes. And we know that he's not, doing much digging there.
Yeah.
Guy number 20, thank you for wishing me a happy 40th birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That is not how old I am. Master, I'm not going to say his name. Old Batsuit is best Batsuit. How old?
Yeah.
1989 Batman?
Because
1968?
I'll tell you this, I love Batman 1989, warts and all, but that suit has not aged well. Like, it does not look as good in your brain as you remember it.
Yeah. Can Ben Affleck turn his whole head?
I think he can.
I think he can. I think it's the first Batman.
Christian Bale can turn his whole head.
In which one?
He can, like, move it in Begins, like, a little bit, but, like, in Dark Knight, he can actually, like, do whole.
Okay.
There's, like, scenes where they specifically, like, have him looking this way.
Can't breathe out of his nose, though. No, he can't breathe out of his nose. That's why he sounds like that.
That's not why he sounds like that.
That's why he's always like, that's why he has his mouth open.
Oh, yeah.
Because he can't, they don't have nose holes. Just put nose holes on
It's the
it.
sacrifices you make for justice.
Yeah. Devil says, I like how he looks thinner. Yeah, he did look bulky in the other
He
one.
looked huge. Well, that's like like I keep trying to tell you people. Zack Snyder has only ever read one Batman comic, and it was Dark Knight Returns, and it had to look like that. He doesn't know how to make Batman look any way else.
Solid Robin says, Midtown Comics is having a signing with Capullo, Miller, and Snyder.
Yeah, some comic book shops for Batman Day are doing signings. Midtown Comics has them. Check DCComics.com for all the latest on who will be at where for Batman Day.
You gonna go to the city, get your stuff signed?
No, I got...
our best friend, Long Island's own Scott Snyder.
I plan on seeing Blair Witch this weekend. That's what I want to do.
Put that in your
wait for that
movie league.
Yep,
Right, fill your movie league up with that.
with Blair Witch. Yep, I can't wait. So excited. I love that movie. Like
Blair Witch,
the original
I
Blair
did
Witch
not like
Project. People,
Not into it.
I like found footage movies. Like they're so a dime a dozen and whatnot. But like that was just, it was perfect. It captured my imagination. I was like 12 at the time, and like it was unique. And the viral marketing was like real viral marketing. Like they really went all out for it. Whereas nowadays, oh, just make a Facebook page. But yeah, no, that was truly something special. Like
I remember we watched it in this basement.
Yes.
Before it was like really finished or anything,
yeah,
and it was scary, but that doesn't really do anything for me.
yeah. I mean, also too, like they say found footage. They filmed it on like regular movie cameras, like the big ass Panasonic ones,
Really?
or like the Reds. Yeah, Blair Witch actually filmed it with a high 8 camera and a 16mm camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for reals. I think it's even in 4:3 aspect ratio.
I don't know. We saw it on a 4:3 TV
Yeah.
when we watched it.
So
I just never understood what was happening. Couldn't see anything. I don't like it.
I will say,
And this one doesn't even look found footage.
it is.
Okay.
They did this viral marketing thing. They created a fake Kickstarter because the whole premise of the movie is the brother of one of the characters from the original is convinced she's still alive, and he goes with a documentary crew to go find them, and they created a Kickstarter page for that documentary crew. And the updates stopped updating 2 years ago, and this like earlier this month they finally updated. The crew has not been seen in 2 years.
Wow. So, did they make any money of the Kickstarter?
It wasn't like an active like Kickstarter you can donate to, but
Okay.
they like created the page. Like they worked with Kickstarter to create a finished page, and like didn't update it for like 2 years, and then all of a sudden like, hey, we couldn't find these people.
I know at Comic-Con they had a panel, but it went under a different name.
Right, because for like the past year the movie was gonna be called The Woods, and then at Comic-Con they said, oh, by the way, it's called Blair Witch. Here's the movie.
Wow.
And then they showed the movie.
I liked Cloverfield.
I did too.
Devil, who is apparently Jason Todd, keeps changing his freaking name, says Chronicle is the only found footage movie I like.
I need to still watch that.
People say that's good. That's what's his name?
Josh Trank,
Who wrote it?
Max Landis.
Max Landis.
Yeah, I liked Cloverfield. I don't think it was as great as everybody thinks it is.
I don't think
mainly
it-
because I think Blair Witch Project is better.
I would give Cloverfield like a low B.
I remember when that movie came out.
I enjoyed myself. but
Everybody
it's
was
not
like, "This is the great movie. It changed everything." Meanwhile, these are people who like don't know much
because
about cinema.
it was being pitched as the movie that changes everything, and it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was Godzilla with doing this. Did you know that Blair Witch Project, the original,
Did you know?
is still the highest grossing found footage movie of all time?
I believe that.
It is the only one to crack $100 million at the box office.
I believe
Only one.
I don't think that's a big
A
achievement.
million Paranormal Activity movies.
Oh yeah,
Not
those
one of
count.
them.
Those movies are terrible.
I really wanted to see the first one. Then they, pulled a Saw and just made a sequel year after year after year.
I think I don't know which one I saw. I think I saw like the second one or something,
Yeah.
and it was terrible. It was really bad. Why don't I
Yeah.
want to watch a security camera?
I know.
Like, for example, Republic, that game Republic. Did
Yeah,
not like that game.
that was a very
that was
disappointing
such a
game.
good premise, and
Yeah.
you're just watching. It's the worst part of Watch Dogs when you're on the security camera trying to hack your way through. That's the
Yeah,
whole
and
game
like I
is-
didn't like the controls of it. It was weird. It was second person gameplay, I guess you could say.
I guess.
It had a great cast. It had like everybody who's ever been in a Metal Gear game was in that game.
Yeah, because the producer or something.
Yeah, we used to work on Metal Gear.
All right. Atten says, I don't think this Blair Witch is going to be scary. I
hope you're wrong.
The horror movies just don't do it for me anymore.
It's been a long time since I've seen like a really good like horror movie.
Yeah.
There's been like a renaissance, but I haven't gotten around to seeing any of them, and I'm a little disappointed in that. So I'm definitely gonna go see this. I hope it's good. It's been getting good reviews. Like people who are into horror movies are saying like this is the real deal. This isn't some BS, knockoff.
All right, real quick, I want to talk about Tokyo Game Show happened.
Yeah.
Not a lot of news from it.
Not much.
I'm gonna plow through some of the important stuff though. I guess Japan is getting a Sony Final Fantasy 15 Luna Edition PlayStation 4 console. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Slim.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going nuts over this Nioh game, Nioh.
Yeah, I think I've heard about this. Let me just see if it's.
Nioh gets a release date after 10 years. 10 years.
That's
February
what it is.
9th,
'Cause
2017.
It's been in development for so long.
Kingdom Hearts releases audiovisual barrage. It calls trailer. Okay. I guess they released a trailer and people don't like it. There's another Nier game, not to be confused with Nioh.
It's Niho, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Death Stranding, Kill and Connect. So, Kojima talked about Death Stranding. Pretty much just said open world, multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're all in a shared world. Gonna have ropes.
Yeah.
Gonna rope each other together. There's a nice, cute little drawing of Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus, Kojima, and what people think is the other guy, Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
I'll just do this. There you go. Mads Mikkelsen is the one that doesn't look like anything.
He is. He was Lashif in Casino Royale. He was Hannibal on the show Hannibal. He's going to be in Rogue One. I think he's playing Jin's father. There was a leak as to what his actual role is, and I didn't read it because I want to be surprised.
Oh, and that's it? I guess that's it.
Yeah. Nioh, the game, Nioh, is based on an unfinished script by legendary Japanese filmmaker Akira Kurosawa.
Oh, that's cool.
That's interesting. If you've never seen a Kurosawa movie, fix that. He's
what should I
good
see?
stuff.
I've never seen.
If you have time, see Seven Samurai. That's like a 4-hour movie, but it's worth it. You might actually like Yojimbo.
Yes, I want to see Yojimbo.
I think I have that. I'll just give that to you.
Is that the one that
That's
the Bad, the Ugly is based off of?
That's the one that For a Fistful of Dollars is based
Yes.
off of. There's a sequel to it called Sanjuro, which I haven't seen. But
Which one is Star Wars based? Oh,
Hidden Fortress.
Okay.
I haven't seen that. I want to see that.
So that article didn't talk about where is it? So Koei Tecmo is making a Dynasty Warriors game
Yes.
that has all of their IP in it.
Yes.
It's going to be for PS4 and Vita. It's called Muso Stars, and it has... Why isn't this going to tell me what it has?
Here, wait, spell Muso?
Personalities from properties such as
Sure.
Ninja Gaiden, Dead or Alive, Dynasty Warriors, and Samurai Warriors, and Togiden. So there you go. Never going to play that.
Yep, probably not.
And probably the most important information to us is that
The Vita is getting 2 new
Yes.
colors.
In Japan.
In Japan. What was it, like orange and silver or something?
it's a red.
Red and silver, yeah.
Why is it orange there, though?
There was a Japanese-only orange Vita.
Oh, okay. So they're getting red and silver. If you
Yeah.
want to import it, you can import it.
It is region-free,
Yes.
so,
They get the cool colors over there. We get garbage.
yeah.
All right. I guess that's it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I guess so.
All right, you guys, leave us your questions or comments in the chat. Oh, I should pull up last week's. Oh, I can do it on my computer. Oh, my wristband just came off.
You'll pull up last week's chat, and I'll pull up the
Yeah.
hashtag WolfDenLive.
Yeah, you can get at us with the hashtag WolfDenLive. It's the easiest way to talk to us. Make sure you spell it correctly or I'll chop your legs off.
How can it be that nobody's tweeted at us since June?
It's very possible. Oh, not since June. I think, don't I have my tweet deck open?
Okay.
Well, last week's Wolf Den Live, Will, this is from Kai Williams. Will, do you think that Netflix will renew Young Justice, or has it been too long?
I mean, they renewed Arrested Development, and that show's been off the air for like 10 years at that point. I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. I mean, we all keep watching it. We all keep, hounding them. Anything's possible. I just, at this point, it's hard to tell. I would love for there to be at least, a 13 episode miniseries to like just tell us what happened, like to finish out the story. But I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Nobody talked to us on Twitter. Fred Bushy said, it's Tuesday and I haven't seen last week's Wolf Den Live. I have failed. You did fail.
Yeah.
So disappointed. Not really. And Justin, it can't believe he's missing another Wolf Den Live. Justin, just watch the VODs.
Yeah, man, come on.
It's cool. You don't gotta be here. Another one last week. Solar Fox, the big question on everyone's mind: when can we get our PS Vita Pros? Never. You're never gonna get that. It's called the NX.
Yeah. The least they can do is lower the price of the memory cards.
Yeah, like really.
It's more money to buy a memory card for a Vita.
That's what's stopping
than it is
everybody.
for a Vita.
Fred Bushy also says, for an animated adaptation to a movie, would you rather see Long Halloween, Dark Victory, or Thor, God Butcher / God Bomb? I don't know that one.
Probably Long Halloween, Dark Victory, just because I know that one better.
Long Halloween, is amazing.
Although, if you want a really good adaptation of Long Halloween, there's this movie called The Dark Knight. Just watch that.
Awesome Crab Man. Everything on my Android phones is so buggy. That's why I want an iPhone. I will say, I've had many Android phones, and they've all turned into buggy messes by the end of their life cycle, except for my OnePlus.
Really?
This phone has been amazing for the 2 years that I've had it. It's not. It hasn't slowed down one bit. It's at capacity. It's maxed out at 64 gigabytes. I have to keep deleting stuff, and it's still running great. The only problem is the camera takes terrible videos, the worst videos I've ever seen in a phone camera. So that's why I need a new phone. Not that the phone's old or anything.
Feistiest Ninja. Hey, Will, is Wonder Woman Eyes of the Gorgon good? I want to buy it, but it's really expensive. I think that is. If that's the one I'm thinking of, I think it's good.
In the meantime, on last week's Wolf Den Live, Solo Fox wrote a very long thing about why he pre-ordered his PlayStation 4 Pro. Because he's waiting for a 4K console or whatever. It's very good, but it's very long. I suggest reading it if you want to know why anybody would want something like that. Jay Ribs also says, keep up the good work, guys. You will go far. Oh, and who here pre-ordered the PSVR? Is it a good idea? What do you think? I missed the pre-order. I definitely want one. I was waiting for the Pro. Maybe there'd be a bundle or something.
To answer your question, yes, Eyes of the Gorgon is good. It's written by Greg Rucka. You should read every single piece of Wonder Woman that Greg Rucka writes. If you don't want to buy that trade, wait. They're going to come out with Wonder Woman by Greg Rucka Volume 2, and that will include Eye of the Gorgon. So wait a little bit for that.
Convoy says if it's Greg Rucka, it's probably good.
Yeah. Will, what about Will's Stranger Things video? I forgot to make it. I hope the Stranger Things is still popular within the next couple of weeks, because I will get that out as soon as possible. Really, it's just going to be me telling you to read Paper Girls. Really, it's more of a Paper Girls recommendation than it is a video about Stranger Things. I don't have to tell you that Stranger Things is good. Everybody knows that.
Everybody's been saying it for weeks now. Live to Rock says, I would like a Witches movie. That book's scary as F.
Yeah, Witches is good.
Yeah, I read the first few and it was pretty good. Very good art, Jock.
Yeah.
He also says, Bob and Will, have you both read Akira? Dark Horse has the art flipped, so it wouldn't bother Will.
I have not read Akira. I know Dark Horse did flip the art. Thank you for that.
Wow, what a throwback.
Yeah.
That video was like a year old.
Yeah.
Where Will talks about... we look up Wolf Den manga.
I have seen the movie Akira a couple of times. No idea what the hell's going on. I know the manga is like 4,000 pages, and
Beautiful.
apparently the movie is only the first half
Really?
of the manga. Yeah,
Well, I gotta read that.
you got time for?
No, I don't.
Cinefix did they do this video series called "What's the Difference," where they compare the books to the movies, and they did Akira. Watch that if you've seen the movie and want to know what the difference is with the book.
I saw the movie a really long time ago and don't remember anything about it.
It's really just like
Yeah.
there's a if you have time, it's only like 3 minutes. Look this up online. There's a really good mashup of Akira and Come Out and Play by The Offspring, and like they make a music video out of it. It's excellent.
Didn't somebody redo Akira with The Simpsons?
It might have.
I don't know.
Oh
how
yeah,
much
Bart
they-
Kira.
Bart Kira.
Yeah.
Akira redrawn using The Simpsons is incredible.
Yeah.
So is it comics? Yeah, it's the comic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Bart Kira. BartKira.com.
That sounds too easy. Oh no, that's it.
Yeah, this is it.
And then
Oh, and there's an animated trailer.
yeah.
Yep. 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 I'm all about that.
Have you ever made a Wolf Den tour?
What does that mean?
Have we ever gone on tour?
No.
No,
We
would
don't
love
go
to.
anywhere. Yeah, we would love to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the only thing I could foresee us doing is conventions.
Yeah.
And we will be at New York Comic Con.
Yes,
'cause
if
that's
you-
the easiest one for us. We will be at New York Comic Con every single year because it is.
We will try to at least. You know, if they help us, they help us get there. And
That's
not have to
true.
go through their BS.
Because I almost didn't make it this year.
I entered to win a ticket to go to the Funko booth, just the booth,
Wow.
and I had to go through the same stupid garbage website that I had to do my fan verification for.
That's so stupid.
Just the booth, not even for any of the exclusives. To enter the Funko booth at New York Comic Con, you have to get a ticket.
That's
you have to win your ticket.
That's so Funko stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fan verification was a nightmare. Alternatively, if you're on the West Coast, I will be at TwitchCon at the end of the month,
There you go.
so you can see me there. I also go to PAX East. What's another convention? We'd like to go to San Diego Comic Con.
Yeah, we gotta figure.
We're gonna
that
try
out.
to do that next
Yeah.
year. But it would also be nice if these conventions would be like, "Hey, why don't you come here?" But I mean, why would they ask us yet?
Yeah. Nikki Austin, Will, have you read the new Doom Patrol today? It was fantastic and so weird. I've heard both of those things about the new Doom Patrol. I will get to that as soon as possible.
All right, let's do one more of these guys.
Okay.
Feisty's Ninja. Hey, Will, Wonder Woman. Oh,
I answered that already.
damn it. I guess we answered everybody pretty much.
I saw someone. Gavin wanted us to talk about Ghost Rider is coming to Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Like
What
the
if-
show?
Yeah.
Oh, we talked about this, I think.
No, we didn't.
No?
Oh.
I heard somebody told me about this.
I don't think we went into detail. It's not Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider with the motorcycle as portrayed by Nicolas Cage in the cinematic masterpieces.
Yes.
It is. Can't remember.
The girl.
No,
No, never mind.
it's the one with the car.
Hmm.
What the hell is his name?
Ghost Rider. You'll be caught up in my.
That's Crossfire.
I know.
Robbie Reyes. That's who it is. He's a Mexican-American character named Roberto Robbie Reyes. He drives a black classic muscle car reminiscent of a Dodge Charger.
Nice.
That will be the Ghost Rider
That is rad.
of your new Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And he looks like the comic book Ghost Rider. The jacket is like the exact
There's
jacket.
a picture of him?
Yeah.
Can we get a picture of him?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Sorry, you guys aren't going to be able to see it, but I want to see it. I'm trying to work on that, getting the images to come up on screen.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, there it is.
How are they going to do... Well, it actually looks really good.
Yeah, and
I can't imagine...
that's the comic.
Wow. Because, well, do that one and show it to the camera.
All right.
Because, like... You know, they can't do... They can't do CG very well on television.
No, I mean, I'm sure they'll have their like tricks and stuff. I mean, they'll probably cut away a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for chatting with us. As always, you can catch us right here on YouTube. Subscribe to get every single one of our videos, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and of course, Wednesday night, Wulff Den Live. If you know somebody who missed this or you just prefer an audio format, it goes up tomorrow on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Subscribe to us there. Rate us there. It helps us out a great deal. And leave a review. Let us know what you think of the show.
Also, a little YouTube hack if you want notifications every single time we go live, or every single time we make a YouTube video, which I recommend, because then you'll get reminded. So it'll come up and you go, oh, I want to see that. And you click on it and then you're just automatically watching us. On mobile, if you go to our page, you click on you just click on little faces right now underneath the video. Click on the faces. There'll be either a bell or a star. You click on that and it'll notify you every time we go live. Or make a video. You can specify. As always, do videos every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And you said all that other stuff.
Yep.
Oh, and don't forget the Fantasy Movie League. Make your picks. Check out our Discord where we talk about our Fantasy Movie League picks. Not really. We kind of just dig around in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys very much. Oh, TeePublic sale. You like the shirt? Look at this shirt. Tokugawa. Guess what that's from? It's from Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
It's Gray Fox.
Fox.
It's Cyborg Ninja. So
It's that ninja.
you could get the shirt on sale. It's on $14 on TeePublic right now. And it's also our Wulff Den shirts and all that other stuff. And
some shirts that we do like.
Some shirts made by yours truly, by Wulff.
This
right
guy.
here. Or on a TeePublic store, and that link is also in the description. All these links are in the description. Thank you guys for hanging out.
Hey, have a good week. Bye.
See you later. Goodbye.